Well, hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder. I'm Corny Swiss, and today I'm driving around a machine that I don't play as much as I should, even though. Well, I mean, the reason I don't play is because everyone plays it. I'm driving the Tiger One, of course, and the Tiger One's a really good tank. I just I just don't play it that often. I look at the queues and I see 50, rank 3 German players and 10 rank 3 Russian players, and I'm like, I think I'll queue as the Russians today. Just because I'm sure, like most of you, I like getting games quick, and the Russians have plenty of rank 3 tanks I'd like to play. So I'll put off playing the Tiger. But in reality, I don't know, the Tiger's just a really good tank. And this opening part of the match here is actually pretty cool. All the Russian tanks are swarming into this valley, and it's just going to be German tanks sitting on a ridge, pummeling them as they come in. Which, I don't know, it has this, to me that's cool. It's like a firing line, and it's like a blitz game mode where they have to get to our hill before we kill them all. And if they get here, we might be in some trouble. But the rate of fire and the advantage of German guns at range is going to be an issue for them. So, their heavy tanks will have 85 millimeter guns. The medium tanks will have either 57. They'll probably have 57 or 85 millimeter guns, and their tank destroyers could have up to 152 millimeter dirt guns. But those are so inaccurate at this range that, quite frankly, I'm not that scared of them. So, really the only threat we have is whatever hit me. I got my horizontal turret jammed, and I believe my gunner got knocked out, which is really unfortunate. But that's kind of the nice thing about the Tigers. Even at this range, it's very unlikely a tank that can penetrate me at this range would have the power to knock me out. If that makes any sense. And now we have a bunch of targets who are kind of just hanging out. There's a Panther next to me. There's Panthers all around. There's Tigers all around. Some of our teammates have moved forward, and there's a medium tank bearing down on this Panzer 470. So I'm trying to move forward and provide support for him. But we also have to be worried about an Su-152 who's over on that ridge that Tiger's going to go deal with. Because the key thing on Kursk, even when you're the Germans and things are kind of stacked in your favor, is you have to press the issue when you can, and you also need to keep your flanks secure. So that Tiger being over there is actually really vital. Because we can, once we've beaten back their initial push, it's time for us to push. Once we have number superiority and we've knocked out tons of their tanks, it's a good idea to keep the ball rolling and really push forward and push them back into their spawn, hem them in so they have no opportunity to flank us, and they only can deal with us by shooting us in our face. And I would take the Tiger's face and the Panther's face over the T-34-85's face or any of the Russian tanks' face. And always remember that when you're on the side of a hill, it's important to make sure you're angled with the hill when you're firing, so that the shell curves back. That's pretty important. But I got tracked, which, a little unfortunate considering I'll be repairing for about a minute. But the nice thing about Kursk is that they're all in view already. I can still shoot them. And based on previous experience, I think I've kind of concluded that the ridge where you see that tank running across right there, that's about 1,600 or so meters, maybe less, closer to 1,500. And those tanks are currently at around, probably around 1,000 meters-ish. Okay, that shot was fired at maybe a little over 1,000 meters, and no problem. Because, the Tiger has the largest gun kind of at this tier. I mean, the IS-2 is the largest, most effective gun, I'd say, other than the IS-2's 122, but that's not that effective at really long range like the Tiger's gun is. And if I was a better shot, that T-34 wouldn't have made it this far, honestly. But I get my tracks back. And I'm going to keep moving forward, keep pressing the issue. Because right now, the battle's kind of... Honestly, the battle's won because they can't push forward anymore. If they try to, they're just going to get blasted by our tanks. The Russian team really has to win in the first, I don't know, 3-4 minutes for this game not to be just a complete rout. But that wasn't the case. We were able to defend our hill and inflict plenty of good news upon the enemy. However, I am starting to... The one thing I would change about this battle is that I spent too much time here just shooting at this guy. I don't need to be that concerned by him. And the team is generally moving up right now. So I should be moving up with them. Because it's going to take me a very long time to get up this hill right over here. Now, there is an enemy trying to do this flank move, but, I mean, good luck. I don't know necessarily what his, I don't necessarily know what was going to be accomplished. My first shell nails his driver. He's basically a sitting duck now. And once I reacquire him, but it looks like he got knocked out. Yep, it would appear so. I'm looking for enemies at this point. At this point, I really need to just move forward. Moving forward is the best course of action. Even on maps where you have the distinct advantage at range, it is really important to move forward. Just responding to some messages. I generally try and wait until the end of a game or after game to respond to things, but if it's really quick, I generally will just maybe write a quick message back. But yeah. Also, since we're at kind of a lull, I thought I'd take a moment to say the support for the channel has been tremendous. I know we posted our 1,000 subscriber video, and not very flashy, you know, just I thought it was a fairly just straightforward, well, as straightforward as you can be when you're rambling for minutes on end. It was really cool to see how much support y'all have for this channel. The comments were great, and so many just great comments. It was nice. So I want to thank you guys for that. But anyway, now we're starting the super long trek to the top of this hill. I think we're gonna, for all of our sakes, cut forward maybe a minute or two, because I'm telling you, nothing happens. Enemy tanks die. I don't see any of them. This is not very entertaining at all. So let's just skip forward a little, shall we? Alright, so what you missed me crawling up a hill. I didn't see another enemy tank. All the enemies are dead, and we've won the game. We just gotta wait for the tickets to count down, because hostile team has lost all vehicles, and we're gonna win fairly handily. And it was a really, really fun game. I don't know, I kind of like the game mode. I know it wouldn't work as well in War Thunder, but what if we had like a defense-offense style game mode? I don't think it would work very well, and the reason is that it's too easy to get one shot. But I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah. But anyway, I know some people have asked me some people have asked about tanks that have been changed since I last did a review on them, or some machines that I reviewed before the armor models were in. And don't worry, I'm going to be updating those when I get a chance. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. I've been Corny Swiss, and I'll see you next time.